Good evening, people. How are we doing? Go. Right. So, for some reason, that's not fine. There you go. You can have some music on while we're waiting. Off as well. Right. So, setting ready for. Oh, right. So, Andre James said that you only need to restart the event. Main menu for most of the track changes. So, didn't know that until. I didn't know that actually. No, I had no idea, mate. I didn't think it. Oh, we'll try that actually in a minute. Right, so if we just move you over, you can see what I'm seeing. Right, so you got me desktop there. That's full desktop. Oxygen Cube, hello, welcome. Right, so what we're going to do is I have this here. I'm going to grab this terrain here. Thank you for the follow, Oxygen Cube. I'm going to grab this terrain here. We're going to throw a little track over it, get it in max, and get it in game. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Right. So, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to load up Racetrack Builder. Racetrack Builder. That out of the way. Now, it's not an ideal way to do it, but it's a way to do it. So let's name this Twitch. We'll have the Yorkshire Dells on it. Right, so here we can grab Google. So let's just get back here. And what we need is them figures there after the @ just the first two lots. So grab them two, go into here, paste it into there and hit fetch. And it fetches. There it is. So we're going to grab probably. Yeah, that'll do. We'll grab that there. So we're going to have very high texture, background size. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so it's going to fetch. You can see a bar coming up here. That's going to fetch all the type maps from Google. Just wait for this to run. It only takes a minute or so. Hey Monk, put your damn beanie on. No, it's too hot. I've got the fan running. I've got everything. It is so hot at the minute. Holy crap. Got a massive bottle of drink. I've got me track making booklet that I made. Hang on. Made that. Oh, come on then. It's because I put it on quite a hefty background size. Now the only one thing that I've seen on this is it's not pulling in the correct size. So well, you have that guide in PDF. Yes, mate, I printed it from the Word document. And being as we are web developers and printers, I just made it into a booklet. So I've got all the. It's out of date now, really, because they haven't updated it. But it's still great for reference. I'm always looking for it when I do a track. Always looking for it. No, it's not. No. Right, come on then. Let's go. You're doing an oval? No, I'm not doing an oval. I'm going to be doing a circuit track tonight. Never attempted a circuit track. Well, saying I never attempted it, I've just run through a lot of this with a little bit of help with a texture problem that I'm going to show you also how to fix. There's a bit of a texture problem coming from, say, Racetrack Builder or 3D SimEd, and it messes them all up. And I run through it with one of the Bugbear guys, and we managed to find out what it was. So this will be the first time doing it. So this is what we've been given. Now, if I just jump down into there, you can see that it is slightly raised and as such. So what we shall do is we find a nice area. Zoom out a little bit. Right, where shall we take this? Just there, I reckon. Right, just there. Right, so what have we got? That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So, we need. Do you know what? I reckon we need. Maybe not, because Windows. Oh, there we go. VLC. Oh no. Oh. Windows 10. Damn Windows 10. Right. So, restart that. There we go. Now we shall have the CNC player. Go. Connect. Video. Disable the video. Nice one. Right. So we're going to choose this space around here, and we're going to throw a little track down on it. So we need a nice starting point. Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? Let's put it there. Look, that looks quite nice there. So just throw track right down here. Go that way. Now you don't want to go much over 700 meters with a track piece. So we're going to bring that back round there, like so. We're literally going to make our own track out of this. Hey, Trucker Stephen, how you doing, buddy? Right, so let's take that over there, look, like this. Dump it there. Trucker Stephen, thank you for the host, buddy. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit the move nodes here now. We'll select that first one. Now we're going to just scroll down into it, and you can see you can move the old node there. Now this one's got 2 on it. The start has always got 2, so we're going to connect the first one to that one, and that joins the track up. So that's that one there. So again, we grab that one. It'll always grab the middle one, as you can see. Move it away a little bit, drag it onto there, and let's give that a little bit of a twist on it. Now over to the last one, just like that. Join her up, right. Well, that's got a bit of a ink in it. Let's get rid of that. Right, so we've got one whole track now, which if we jump down into the centre of it, I'm hoping, yeah, it's got different levels. You're going uphill and downhill and all that sort of great stuff. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to save this here. And then what we're going to do is we get it into max and just have a look at it in game. And then we can come back. It's a lot of work to keep coming backwards and forwards, but let's just see if we can get it in. So file, save, and when we export, we're going to create separate files for components, which means you'll get your terrain, you get your track. If you've done rumble strips, you'll get rumble strips. So that's going to go to the Twitch folder. So hit OK, let that export. Oh, right, so we've got one there. Document, open a new window. I had all these set up, but Windows crashed, didn't it? So, sorry, Explorer crashed. Right, so in my racetrack builder, I've got one Twitch. Export, and there's all the stuff that we need at the minute. So, we move it off screen. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to the Wreckfest folder, put it onto this screen for you. Ooh. Paul, thank you for the follow. Yes, you're not catching me out. I'm not going to be saying it all. Right, so we don't need that anymore. We'll close that. So we're in our Wreckfest folder. So we're going to start a brand new mod. So we're going to name this one Twitch. Oh, Twitch. Now inside there we need. Oh, don't want a shortcut. Need a new folder called Data. In here we're going to need a new folder called Track, I believe. Give me 1 second, I will tell us. Right, let's have a look. Get one of my mods, which I can't show you at this time. Yes, track. So we're going to need track, menu. Oh, I'm going to do it the new way as well. Don't need to see, no. So track. So let's jump in the track and let's call this one Twitch track. That's what I want it named tonight. Now inside the Twitch track, we're going to need to make another folder called textures. That's where all of our textures need to be. So you remember? Oh, no, actually, go away. So drag over here. All of these here, them to there. So we copy and we paste them into there for now. I'm going to drag this off screen a minute because I'm going to open Photoshop up, which I've already done there. I'm going to grab that Google map in and we're going to file save as PGA. 24-bit, that'll do. And we're going to close that. This is what I mean. This is, open the GDS file and we need to make sure that this is going to be square. Image size. Yeah, that's right. That's square. File save as PGA. Save. Close. Get the normal file. Save as PGA. Matt Collins, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Close that. Gravel spec. Open that. Yes, it gets a bit boring. You can make a script to do this. but it wouldn't make a very good stream, would it? Right, so save all them. We no longer need Photoshop for now. So now what we've got is we've got our textures. If we put them in type, you can grab them, the DDS and the JPEG, just get rid of it. Don't need it anymore. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go there. We are going to open a new Wreckfest. Let's open the tools folder in a new window. That over there. Right, so we're going to grab the textures. Where's my multi gone? Bugbear tools. There's me multi. First tools. Paste that in there. We're going to drag the textures over onto my multi convert, and we're going to convert them all over into TGA. Snowman, good evening. How are you doing? Look at that. He's thrown a raffle in already. We'll just wait for these to convert. It'll give me a chance to grab a drink. Is it possible to use .tiff for height data in racetrack builder? Don't know, to be honest, Mambo Zambo. I've not used it a great deal. I don't think the features are there for it at the minute, honestly, but it's great for Google, getting the images from Google. Simon, thank you for the host, buddy. Right, so now, after we've converted them all over, let's drag that up out of the way. I don't want that anymore for now. Right, so we've got our B-maps and our TGAs in the textures folder. So inside this folder now, from our export, we're going to just grab these and paste them in there. We're not going to need them all, but we'll paste them in there anyway. We no longer need that open, so let's close that out of the way. Mambo Zambo. Mambo Zambo 1. Well done, buddy. Right. So now we have our FBX files, our textures. So next thing we're going to want to do is launch 3D Max. So 3D Max. And if any of you use 3D Max, you know it's going to take a little while to load. Right, so got 3D Max loaded. We're going to empty scene. We're just going to go save as. I'm going to drag that over there because I don't want you to see all my work that I'm actually making at the minute. Right, so mods. Right, it was in the Wreckfest folder, main Wreckfest, because I uninstalled the game and re-downloaded it. It's actually come down now as Wreckfest and not Bugbear Entertainment. Okay, wonder because it's sometimes possible to get more detailed data. Yes, mate. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm not too sure, to be fair. To say I do want to use it a bit more, and now that I know I can use it for Wreckfest, not too sure on the poly count at the minute because it is heavy. But say that's why we're going to give it a go tonight. We're going to go mods, Twitch data, Twitch track, and we're going to Twitch track max file. We're going to save that. Now the reason that we save that is because when we go to export, this is automatically filled in ready because the max file is saved. Now the next thing I want to do is close that down. I don't know why, but I always do this and I open it from the folder itself. Good evening, Dirt Monkey. Music's not too loud, is it? No, can you not? I've not got my desktop sound on. Oh, you will now. can't do anything till this is finished now. Sorry, people. Hey, Bat, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Right, so now that we've opened this, what we're going to do is we are going to import. We import it? No, let's just drag it. No, let's import it and see if it imports that better, actually. So, okay, so Wreckfest. Right, here we go. Mods, Twitch, data, track. Twitch track, and now we've got all this, and I know that I want to bring the terrain in first, so we'll open that. Just yup. Right, so as you can see, it's a little bit yeah. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring the track in as well. Excellent, so they're both there, both in the right position. So now what we're going to do is we're going to size it. So we know that really we want the track to be about, what shall we say, 10 meters wide. So we'll make a box at 10 meters wide. So length 10 meters, and we only want it 1 meter high. Let's create that. See, as you can see, that's 10 meters. Now that covers near enough the whole track. As you can see here, look, I would fit that track in. That is horrendous. Holy crap. So we need to rescale everything other than, oh look, what's on? Give me all my buttons back, pretty max. Cute. Really don't like me streaming whilst having this on. So we're going to select everything other than the box. We're just going to use the scale tool and remove that. Hey, Bat, thank you for the host. Right, so there's the box. As you can see, we're roughly about, well, they're not a bad guess, that 10 meters roughly on track. So, ant track. Yeah, that's it, mate. I don't know why, because Racetrack Builder units are in meters. Well, they used to be anyway. Let's have a look. Can I find it? You can use me Google API if you really want to. I can soon change that. I don't say on here. But it is normally in meters. So let's minimize that. Joxes, thank you for the host, buddy. 5 viewers, welcome everyone. Right, so now we know we've got that to the right size now. It's about 10 meters wide, so let's get rid of that. Who won that one? Snowman won again. Sorry, I'm not paying much attention to it at the minute. Right, so now we can see that everything's white, and it shouldn't be. It should be like this. This is how it should look. So what we're going to do is, there's a bit of a problem because it's pulled it in. It don't know where the textures are. Let's go get some barbecue and get busy. So to get this bitmap paths here, you need to click the configure button. This comes as 9 when you open Mac. So you hit the configure button, change this to 10. That gives you an empty one right at the bottom. Just there, look. But you grab it from here and you drag it on. It'll be there because I've already had it. So then you hit OK, bitmap, edit resources, and as you can see, everything is on. There is no path, so we need to set the path for it. So I'm going to move it out the way. I think it's going to probably, oh no, it's there. That's all right, no worries. So the textures we want is here. So use path. set path, and now it's telling it that's where they all are. Right? Now, there's only one other problem. We don't use DDS, and it is still showing on here that it's JPEG and DDS. So I made a script that does it all for me. I'm lazy. So Wreckfest, and here's my script that I made. So what we do, because we know it would come from DDS. Hey, Shopties, good night. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for the host, and welcome everyone from your stream. So what we're going to do is choose extension to change from. This is DDS to TGA, this one. So set the texture to TGA from your extension. I know it says DDS, but it does work on others. And if you remember, when we were in here, we had a JPEG and a DDS. So we go DDS, because that's what we want to change from. Run changer. Right, that's done that. So if we now look, we've now got JPEG and TGA. So let's change that to JPG. Run changer. Oh, look at that. Straight away, you see the textures come onto the map. So everything in here now is TGA. Everything. And that's what we wanted. So there's one other thing that we need to do while we're doing this, is when you bring them into 3D Max. The only thing, wow, saying that, the only thing I haven't got working properly at the minute is this bit just here. It's something that we can look at later at another time, but this is showing you a simple way to get it in. I need a translator for all of this. Not lazy, smart. Yeah, I released the tool actually a little while ago on the Bugbear forums. So what we're going to need to do is, if you have a look at this properties, user defined, it brings some weird map channels in. Track layout sort of looks like Bathurst. I've got Bathurst actually, so we need to get rid of these. Now, if you've got 100 objects in your scene, you don't want to right click every one, properties, and delete them. So again, being lazy, I select everything there, and I come down here. This is all my stuff. Clear selected user defined properties. Boom. So now when I right click it, they've gone. But also, if I select them all again, I need to select the collisions to true. Go off, that monkey, no problem at all. See you in a bit. Right, so we need to set them to the collisions to true so the car sits on them. So, oh, true. You've also got set it to false, set the visible, set the collision as a collision model, set the AI clockwise. Now, with people that are doing tracks, like for the ovals, when you put a track down, sometimes it goes the wrong way around the track. So you have to reverse the AI. Now, this little button here, you click your AI line. Let's set AI clockwise. AI underscore route underscore main. So you got clockwise and anti-clockwise, so it does it all for you as well. Now, the only other thing with this is all the textures get messed up. I've not added it into my tool yet. I might do at some point. So we need to go into tools, channel info. There's no channel info in there yet. Let's save it. File, save. Now, I'm going to do a quick export to see if I can pull that channel info in. It's probably invalid, should be TGA. Look at that. So let's just set. Now, this is weird because if I clear all the selected user defined properties, it's not going to again. Everything's TGA. See, this is a problem I had earlier as well. Absolute nightmare it was. Edit resources. TGA, 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 TGA. TGA. Everything is TGA. Let's have a look in tools track. Yep, everything's right in there as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go File, Save, and we're going to close it. And then we're going to reopen it. Sometimes these errors can last for hours. Sometimes I just do it. Right, so there's still nothing in there. Update? No, don't want to update. Right, so okay, image path link TGA direct. See, there's something there that's invalid traffic TGA. So let's go into bit resources, new path, select them all. Find missing files. Okay, 22 maps, 0 missing. No idea when we are getting our other stuff from Bugbear Wallpaper. They are already there. If you bought the deluxe edition from their website, they've emailed it to you. We're making a track, Manasan, but for some reason, again, it's messed up. Mods, Twitch, data, track, Twitch track, textures, use path, set, close. Right, so we're failing again. Alright, it should be on there, but when I looked, couldn't find the other stuff. The other stuff is actually, hang on, Wallpapers soundtrack. They're just in DLC in the main folder. Right, so now we had this problem earlier. And I can't remember. Right, so let's grab all this train stuff. On my script, let's clear the selected line property. Let's go DDS, one changer, JPG, one changer. Oh no, we've just changed it to PNG. So, did any of them actually? Oh, good. Try doing that again. DDS. G. We've got a dot in there. Right, so let's have a look. Understand, thank you for hosting. Put that up there out of the way a minute. These are some of the problems we face. So extra path. So I make all these tools to help, but sometimes just don't. Game Maps, Wreckfest, mods, Twitch, data, track, texture. Okay. Change texture path. Texture path have been changed. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. Get in. Right, so now I wonder. Oh, there we go. Now we've got the channel info. This is what we wanted to have a look at. Now, if you look at all of this, look. Now, you see these. They should all be zeros. So clear, clear. There's no easy way of doing this. Clear, clear, clear. I'm not going to keep saying clear. It's the alpha, the aluminum, and the VC you need to clear. Otherwise, you get the weird texture look. To be honest, I should have done it before, shown you the track beforehand, but never mind. What is your thought on the design of the track? This is more of just a tutorial to show you how to go from Racetrack Builder to this. That was all. Now, whilst I was talking to one of the devs tonight, trying to get this texture problem sorted, we found out that there's actually a bug in the game where when I normally make a track, I'll get this and I'll hit export, right? There's no AI, there's no start points, no checkpoints, there's no nothing. It's just a way to get it in game, have a look to see if it's sized right before you carry on, right? Not anymore. There's a bug there. You have to lay down an AI line, you have to lay down 2 checkpoints. Otherwise it fails when you go to game. So the next thing we're going to do is show you how to use the geometry tools. Oh, itchy nose. So we are going to unplug my charger, power bank. I'm going to plug the other end in. We are going to start charging the cloud machine on charge, and we're going to throw it over there. That can charge up. Right, so. Oh, damn. Oh, what about the bug? Mambo Zambo. Yeah, I was a bit like that, to be fair. But I think I'll do it. But yeah, I am, mate, yeah. Right, so. Now we can see the track. It's alright, but whatever. So. We're going to start here. So let's get the geometry tool. We got to select the ground. We select the ground and we just click it, so it shows track 2. Wait a minute, that'll do. You can select other stuff as grounds as well, but I just don't bother. So safe, and let's have a look. How big's that there? Yeah, that's fine. Now, if I remember rightly, one of these you can actually turn these. I can't remember how. Mambo Zambo, can you remember how we turn the points? I'm not too worried, I can turn it anyway later on. So let's just, it is a little bit wide to be fair, but clean it up a little later. No, there is a way you can actually turn them. I found it and I've forgotten it because obviously I've not been doing a lot of Wreckfest modding, more playing. So this corner here is going to be a slight bugger. So we're going to have to come back and edit that in the edit first. Bit of a sharp turn there, and again here we'll have to edit manually. But let's just lay this AI line down very quickly. Stay quickly. Quite a long track. Probably a bit too long for Wreckfest, to be honest, but it's showing you the workflow on getting it from Racetrack Builder, being able to drive it in Wreckfest. Every time too wide by default. Yeah, it is a bit really. I made them all real short when I've done all my short ovals I released. Right, so I am trying to read chat as much as possible as well, but when doing this sort of thing, you do tend to drift off into your work, which is why sometimes when people are talking to me in Discord and I'm working away on something, probably don't reply as much as I normally do. It takes quite a bit of concentration to get stuff like this working. So get to here, we just finish it off there. So now I'm just going to close that, don't need that at the minute. Right, so as you can see, the AI line is actually down, like so. Right, so let's get back and let's go into that. Now we need all three of them selected. Then we're going to go edit mesh. Oh. Right. Thank you. Convert to editable mesh. So them three. Mesh. There we go. Right, so we now need to get down into these and just tidy them up at all. So let's quite tight on the corner there. Right, so it's some a little bit. God, I've got to get close for that one, look. Now we may have to mess about with these, it may throw a few errors up. So we'll see anyway. Oh my god, this is a right mess. Right, I should straighten these up a little bit like that. We forgot to tune the other side of the last corner. Did it need it, did it? That one's alright there. Ah, good eyes. Good eyes, mate. Thank you very much. This looks way too complicated to me. Oh, it's not too bad when you get used to it. Right, so there, that there. Well done, Snowman, keeping them all occupied for me. Right, so let's just this in. It'd have been better if I would have made the AI line a little bit smaller, the safe area smaller, but we're just doing it for fun. You all get your own ways of doing stuff anyway, so just that the game is very particular. I may have to come around and do all this again, yeah. Right, this is a right mess here. Like that. Oh, I want that. That out of the way. Get that out of the bloody way. There we go, that one's there. I hate untangling wires. Holy crap. Oh, right. Oh, too far. Right, so that's that. Right, now here we go. This absolute excellent. Right, so there's our AI line. Oh, stop holding the button down. There's one there, look. We've done that, didn't we? Yeah, we've done that. Right, excellent. Nice sand. Well done, buddy. Right, so that's our AI line down. Now, normally, I will check it to see if it exports. Get in first time, that don't ever happen, ever. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to start creating some. We need to create start point. What I want to make. Go helpers, dummy helper. Throw that there. Rotator around. Move it to there. Now we're going to name this hashtag start point 01. So we've got one start point on. Now what we need to do is we need to create. Now you use the hash code, the hash start point 01, because then it's not rendered in game. The game knows that it's there and what it's got to do. So the next thing we want to do is, if we scroll out here a bit, we're going to make a plane like so, and we're going to change this to 1 by 1. Now where is it? Here it is. So we're just going to rotate it, make sure it's over there. Oh no, don't do that. Going to do that. We're going to name this one checkpoint 01 underscore split. Right, checkpoint 01 underscore split. Now we're just going to grab another one, put it there. Going to name this one checkpoint 02. Not 12, 2. Checkpoint 2. When's the next key giveaway? 12, I believe. Right, so we've got AI routes, checkpoint, start point. But what I am going to do, because I want to, is I'm going to duplicate this one here. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to name this start point pit 01. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed, we go export. Now, I don't know if any of the other modders do this, but I do. What I do to make sure I've got the fresh copy, data, track, Twitch track, I grab the BGO3 file and the scene file and I delete them. See you later, adios. I'll leave it here for you, and then when I do the export, there you go, look. Damn you! File, save, all because I put them in. Right. There we go, right. So now, it's giving me an error log as well to tell me that I buggered it up. Delete. And now what we've got here, rage. I know, right? You do rage a lot when you're making tracks. Right, so we've now got a new scene file and a VG30. So let's open this up here. So we've got 7 models. We've got 1 AI route, 1 start point, and 2 checkpoints. That's cool. Now we do need some other things. For the game, for the track to actually play. So we need properties, I believe. Let me just grab my track back up again. So So we need, in data, we need a folder called property. Now in there, event and track. Event and track. So, event, we're just gonna grab one of my UK short oval ones in here. So, I'll name this one Twitch. Twitch. Tutorial. Copy. Right, so Twitch tutorial. Delete. So we go making a track live on Twitch. Not end Twitch, you stupid idiot. Save. Save. So what we're going to do with this one, we're going to go Twitch _ track. So Twitch track. Oh, do you know what? No, what is this? EVNI, isn't it? EVSE. Discard. Let's do it properly. Let's open bag edit. I'll open bag edit from. I'll open it in another folder. Bag edit. Right. So let's go file, new. So we go Twitch _ track, and then we go let's do it properly, how we used to do it. EVSE, and then we want to go data steamworks common Wreckfest mods Twitch data property event save. Look at that. Mod. There we go. Twitch track. Description, something we made on Twitch from racetrack builder. Game mode, racing, track. Now this is the track, so where's my folder? Twitch data, track, Twitch track. We want to go there. Copy. So the track is there. / Twitch track.cscne. Save. Excellent. Oh, why did I close it for? Never mind. So we've now got the event. We just need to create now data property track. I'm going to grab that one because I can't be bothered. I am lazy. Cat copy paste Twitch track. That's it. Sorted. Done. Adios. Right now, have I done a typo? Have I? Let's have a look. Then good eyes. Now then, drink time. Keep hydrated. Now, that should be all I need to see this in game. But what I'm going to do is, thank you for the loot. Open bag edit, just to show that property data Twitch file new. Oh no, let's not bother. I was going to do a mod info, but no, let's not bother. Right, so let's go into game. What program were you using to edit the EVSE? Bag edit, mate. It's here. It's in the Wreckfest folder. Bag edit community. There it is. It's the tools that come with the game as well. It's great, yeah. Right, so let's just see if we can see it in the mods list, shall we? So let's load. Oh, itchy nose again. And as you can see, while I'm developing anything at all, I have my screen, a game, windowed, and I have it on quite a small. No problem at all, mate. No worries. Right, so miscellaneous mods. Oh look, there it is, Twitch. Now if I'd have put a mod info like I have for my Internet Race Finder, if you haven't all got it, has anybody extracted all the texture assets yet? I expect they have, mate. Not the assets, that can't be done, I don't think. The textures, yes. I will show you how to do that, actually, while we're here. I'm going to turn off the example mod. I've added my Twitch mod on there. I will show you how to add an asset from theirs into the track. Now hopefully when we go in here, what's the Internet Race Finder? I will show you in a little while. If we go library games, let's go down to Wreckfest, workshop. Now if I browse files that I've made, Internet Race Finder, pasted that in chat for you. Right, so enter custom event. Yeah, we know that. It's not listed because I've done something wrong. Miscellaneous mods. Twitch is enabled. See, this is why I have this on here like this. Textures are easy to export with PNGs and modify them. Yes, yeah, they are, mate. Sure. I want that. Right, first. Right, now what have I done wrong? Let's have a look now. Mods. Pardon me. Oh, do you know what? Being as I've got my UK short ovals open as well, you see. I'm going to put a preview image in there just so we can see it. Right, so data. Like menu. Event. Ah, that's what I've done. Stupid. Property, event, new folder, Twitch. Now, hopefully that should work. Let's have a look. Such itchy nose tonight. What is going on? Now let's just go near that preview image. Oh, it's not giving me my preview image. Never mind. Oh, that's because I've not got the mod info in the file on there. It's fine. Custom event. It shows that we've got that, but it's not letting me have it. Right. Right. That's because I think it's that. Yeah, to bring all the info up, yeah. Now people can see all the... This is like a modder's version of debugging what you've done wrong. Obviously, if you're from Bugbear, they might have tools and it tells you what the errors are. But with us, we have to keep loading and finding out. There it is. Twitch tutorial there. Let's make sure we got no opponents, one lap. Summary, start event. It may crash straight away here. Photo mode though. I told you it's not going to be brilliant. But right, let's see what's going on with it then, why it's not loading on the start line. So let's select everything. Let's pull it below there. Now, where's my start point? Let's what am I moving? Checkpoint, start point. Right. Right, so that's there, that's there. Right, I've got my checkpoints in, the AI lines. Let's try enabling that again. So, let's go. Go back in. I'll try explaining to people why I have the small window and that, but you've now seen it don't wreck the game. I just hit exit X on the top window to go in and out. Oh, it's true missing. No, I don't think it's needed actually on the tracks now. But I will have a look in a sec. Yep, you're right. Who won? Who won? Man of Sand. Well done, Man of Sand. Right, so train down to there. Oh, I didn't test it, did we? Yes, I think oh, true is neat. Yeah, not always. It's not. I think it depends on what you set the material as well. If you set the material as road or tarmac or gravel, I don't think you need it. But I haven't set any of that up. Here we go. Here we go, people. Here we go. Obviously, we could have done with making it that little bit bigger. And textures are a little bit off-putting, but this is what we've been streaming for. 1 hour 15 minutes, right? And we have a full circuit track. As much as it looks like crap, we have a full circuit track in game. I think it would be a pretty cool little track, to be honest. Obviously, all the normals and that, none of them are right on there. I didn't place any of them down or anything, so. Let's try that now. What Mambo Zambo said. If we go back, quit, back to the main menu. Come here. Actually, no, that's not. Thank you for the host. Rosshung Gaming. Is that Rosshung Gaming? Welcome. Right, so Twitch, data, menu, art, property, data, track, Twitch track, textures. Let's grab the norm and the spec. Norm and the spec. Actually, let's just grab the norm and the spec like that. Delete them. Custom event. Didn't work. But let's go photo mode a minute. Look at this, people. Look at this. We have a track that is in game. From Racetrack Builder. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show Oxygen, was it? Yeah, Oxygen, how that we can put an asset in. So that's what we do. So what asset shall we use? Let's have a look. Wreckfest. Data. Get to the right place, shall we first? Alright. Huge. There we go. Let's have that. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy that. Which track? Data. New folder. Objects. Is it objects? Yes, it is. Go in there, paste that. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to move this off screen a minute. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to open a new version, a new 3D Max. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a box and I'm going to give it 1 meter by 1 meter. I'm going to create it and dump it straight in the middle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this, I'm going to copy the name and we're going to give this that name, right? We're now going to go File, Save As. Sorry people, I've got a few mods on here that no one can see, so I moved them out of the folder just for tonight. So data, art, objects, and we're going to name it that. Save. Okay, so we're going to close that down. Now inside that objects folder we've now got the scene file and the 3D Max file that we've just created a box for. Okay, so take that off and let's open our scene back up again. Now we will put it like here, so we go File, Reference, XREF Objects. When it loads, it does take a little while. It's thinking about it, look. As long as it don't crash on me because I've not saved it. Am I able to use my tool? No. Come on, XREF. Here we come. Right. Save scene. Right, I've also put a save on here as well. So XREF loads up, and then we're going to hit it, create a new, and it's going to go straight to our objects. You can see Common Wreckfest Mods Twitch Data Objects. I'm going to grab that there, select it, okay, and it's put it in our scene. Okay, now what it does is it puts it straight in the middle of the scene. So we're going to grab it. Okay, move. There it is there, look, just there at the minute. Let's grab it there. Right, can you just see it in the bottom viewport? Look, there. So it's there at the minute. So let's put it. Oh, we've got to come this way, look. Let's put it here. Okay. Let's just zoom in a little bit and lift it up slightly, like that. Right, so that's that object, right? Now all we've done, literally all we've done, is grab that scene file and made a max file with a box, a dummy helper, if you like. Think of it as a dummy helper. That's how I've used it all. Really, that's you're making a dummy helper, really. So let's do that. Let's go up, export that. Now we should then see that there. Now I'm not sure if we have to have the scene file in our mod or not. But we'll test that now. Well, I've always had them in the mod folder, but we'll test that in a minute. Now it should load. Photo mode. As long as I've done it right. There it is, look. There you are. So if we resume, it should also take on the destruction. There you go. So that's how you put an object in. Now there's something else that we could probably do. If we open it, go into the models, board, base mesh, meshes, batches, go away, materials, textures, there's 3, look, diffuse, bump and that, so diffuse, so that's there. So open show in Explorer, right, so that's there, the B map is there, so let's copy that a minute. Don't know if I've got it on here at the minute. Just give me, I'm just looking on my other screen at the minute, just seeing if I've got Wreckfest. Surely I've got it on here somewhere. Just doing a search. Where's my dev development? Here we go, breakfast. So we paste it in here, give it that, there it is there, look. So now if we copy that there, now it came from that's it, yeah, you can only see a box in Max. But still it's better than not at all, do you know what I mean? It's right, so this goes in data, art, textures. So right, let me close that down, got my object, right, data, art, textures. So let's paste that in there a minute. We're going to move it off screen. Open Photoshop, drag that in there. Look at that. So the one we had was that one there. So let's just be clever. Grab a section of that there. Copy, paste. Now let's just It's going to look crap, but never mind. And then somewhere here. Oh. Right, that one there. I believe it was that one anyway. File, save as TGA, save. Let's close that. No, we don't want to save it. Right, we can close that one now. Now, hopefully, I don't know if this still works or not. But we grab that there. We'll grab our tools folder. That's that one. You can see I have so many windows open all the time. Right, so let's grab this build asset. Barry Moon, hey, seen you're part of the workforce, so stream goes good. Cheers, we really appreciate some support. No worries, mate. I'll actually give you a follow later on. Thank you very much. Thank you for the lurk. I love it. Exactly what would have done. Right, so let's have a look. Let's see if this actually. Oh no, on that. Now, I don't know if this would have worked or not. I don't know if it actually reads the mods over the game files. I'm sure it does, but let's have a look. There you go. Look, and you even manipulate the texture of the sign. So, now something I wouldn't mind trying is, so if we go mods, Twitch, data, art, object, let's open this a minute. Now this would be quite a fun thing if you can bring in, say, an AI line, and put them around. So, what is this? Very nice. I've learned a ton. I track in Unreal Engine using their terrain tool, sorting out to max working. Yeah, just be careful with the UE4. If you're using the terrain tools, very quickly it builds up to 1 million polys and 1 million verts. I also use UE4 for a game that I'm, well, I did use UE4 for a game I'm making, but the verts were absolutely horrendous and it wouldn't load in Wreckfest because it was too high. That's all I say, is be very careful. And yes, UE4 engine is brilliant. Right, so let's duplicate these. Let's just see what it does. But we bought all of them in. File, save. Yeah, exactly. So, switch. Right, so if we grab that there, let's delete it. Yeah, bye-bye. Now let's go and drag it back in again. Select all, okay. We are. So let's have all them. Let's move to there. Rotate them. Can't remember when it starts to throw out memory errors. Probably. Yeah. To be fair though, you don't really want to go much over 200k. To be honest, I don't know what this is at the minute. Let's have a look. Oh, right. Close that a minute. Pick a viewports. Oh, why aren't you running? Did I not set that right? Total press selection. Go active or apply. Okay. 23,000 I'm at the minute. You've tested that one, have you? Right, so we've just put them down there. Now let's see if we move down in 4. Let's just leave it there for proof of concept, shall we? Now, why I'm doing this is if you say made your track and you think, right, I want some objects, right? Select your AI line or your track surface even, and then go to File, Export Selected, and export it as like an FBX. Import that into your new scene, and you can then dot your that one object around. Delete the track, save it as that object, undo so you undelete the track, delete all the objects, put the next object around, save it as that new object, delete the track. Do you know what I mean? So let's have a look to see if this actually done what I was intending it to do. Yeah, there you go, look, it does work. Right, so this is what I mean, oxygen. Right, so let's minimize that a minute. Right, so let's grab all them tracks. Max file, export selected. Let's go. You'll see what I'm doing. I'll just scroll past all the mods quick. Twitch data. Objects. So if you track surface, save. I am going to, yeah, right. So I've exported the track surface as an FBX. Okay. So I now go into the thing that I'm using for my props. Then I'll go File, Import. Wreckfest, mods, pitch, data, art, object, track surface. Right, so I've imported my track surface into my Snowman. Thank you for the loot, buddy. I've imported my track surface exactly where it is in my track file. Okay, so I've imported it into my props file. So now we've got these 4 props that we want to do with. So let's find out where they're there. Look, right. So let's rotate them. Let's put them there. Right. So put one there. There's one there. Let's drag that down into position. Right, so we've got another one there. We don't want it right next to it, so let's put it on the corner there. Now let's rotate it so it sits on the corner. And let's pull it down there. Grab another prop there. Now remember, I think I've actually got that other one wrong. So let's rotate that one, I believe would be there. I think I've actually got that top one wrong. I think that should actually be there like that. That one there, no, not that one. Where's the other one? There it is. That one there. Move. Let's put it there. Right, so let's grab them to there, move them down to the track level. Right, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 props, yeah, of the same. Okay, so I put them onto my track. They should all be at the track level now. So I grab my track, which should all be in one really. Let's just do that very quickly now. Attach list. Hold on, match, yeah, whatever. Right, so now my track. So if I go delete, file, save, because that's my prop file. If you remember, objects, that was my prop one. Okay, so that's that. So let's move that over. Go back to this, and we delete everything out of our props. Right, so it's all gone. We've got no props in here at all now. Right. So we go add a new one, add that. Now when this comes in, this should be ready at track level set. Okay. I'm not saying it will be, but I'm saying it should be. But let's go move. And I believe that they actually are. Oh, not quite. But they are in the right places. Put them down slightly. Like so. You just edit them very slightly. But you don't have to mess with them. Right, okay, I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute why I like to do what I've been trying to work out to do it this way. I'll show you in a second. Let's just export that. 100 beanie bits in chat. Right, custom trick. Right, so you can see them in the background. Look, where I actually wanted the signs on the track itself, because you got to imagine if you want tyre stacks, say, right, it's going to take you forever to constantly import a single tyre stack each time you need to put it in. But if you do it this way, Who won? Who won? Mambo Zambo. Well done. You won the Beanie Bits. If you do it this way, you've only got to import one file, right, and they're done. Right, so that's there. Look, there's one there. I told you that would be the wrong way round. One there. There's one down there. Right, so let's go back to having just one. You can, but I'll show you what happens to it. Right, so put that back on 000, right? File, save. Now let's go back into our track file. We'll grab all of them and let's delete them. Right, so it's gone. Right, so let's relaunch it. That one. Okay. Right, so there's that. Right, now say we want this. Right, that's at 000. No worries. No, that's fine, mate. No. I found the problems with it myself. Do you know what I mean? Just by doing it. So say we do this. Right, we want that there. Okay. Now, in Maps, you would hold Shift and drag to duplicate it. Yeah. So duplicate it. Oh, and it's done it. 2016. It puts it back to 000. 2015, then this is my first day on 2015 because my 16's run out. But in 2016, the minute you duplicate it, it throws it back to 000. So you can do it in 15. Let's see if I can find a tire stack. You're on 60. Yeah, every time I done it in 60, it just threw it back to 000, and it was I was trying to place the crowd around the spectators, and every time I cloned it, it threw it back to 000, and I had to then get it all sorted, all the XYZ, because obviously it moved it up. And where's all the tyre stacks? Prop, tree, traffic cone, and tyre rack. Street signs. All the tyres then. Tyre pile. Tyre barrier 2. That'll do. Let's try that. Copy. Let's try tyre barrier 2. Martins, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I've got tyre pile, you say? Right, alright, then let's try that one. Paste. Right, so let's grab the name of that. Open up our thing. I'm going to reuse this one. File, save as. Save. So let's go back into the XREF. Launch a new one. It is some sort of ground height. Yeah. Yeah, they might. I've just put the tyre pile in, mate. Yeah. As I said, this wasn't a stream to show you we're making the next big track. It was more on the lines of just a few tricks I found, just getting it in from Racetrack Builder, which no one's, I don't think, managed to do. Oh no, hasn't done it, has it? It's put the. Oh no, there they are. Look, there's one. Only pulled one in. Oh, two of them in, but only one tyre stack. We knew they were going to be up there because we just duplicated them quick. It's only giving me one tyre stack. As you can see, it does work. There's a lot of messing about. It's going to take you ages to do, but it's worth it, to be honest. So let's just do one whole lap of this track. Because we haven't yet. What you could do with something like this is you could make a short version as well by just going back to Racetrack Builder and doing the putting a split in, a crossroad in. Obviously we needed it slightly bigger, the track itself, but to be honest, even for the scenery around it, the hills and stuff, it's probably still worth using Racetrack Builder just to put all that data in. I am no good on this. I think this would be quite a cool track if it wasn't quite as long. We done a lap yet or what? Holy crap, there we go. Coming around for the lap last. Finished! Everything works on it. As you can see, it is working. So before we go off, we're going to throw another start point in to see if we can get some AI with us. Let me just grab that tyre pile and get it. Right. So oh, there you go. Look, what tyre pile? What was all that about? Oh, there you go. Right. Right, let's get a couple more start positions in before we end the stream. Start point 01. So that's going. Does it start now in the right place or not? I think it does, doesn't it? Let's start point, not 002, it's just 02. 6. We've put 6 in. It means we can have just a couple of AI with us. Let's export that. They might all crash and burn, we don't know. Right, I copied and pasted an object and made my next match file. Could you slowly show me the XREF step again? Yes, I will. Yeah, I will before I finish. Right, so that's going around the right way now, so that's good. Oh, look at that, look. Let's just follow the AI round a minute. What carnage. As I said, not a serious tutorial. It's more on tips and but I now actually want to make this track. I will archive it over to you. I will. I just can't monetize it. Yeah, that's fine. I've got music running. That's all. I will. I'll put it over on YouTube and archive it if I can, mate. Yeah. It'll be archived on Twitch for a few days. I think 14 days, but I will get it over onto YouTube. Right, so there you go. Right, let's just show you this XREF bit again quickly. Right, so let me just turn this music. Right. So let's do the tyres again. Actually, let's get rid of everything. Right, so I copied and pasted the object and made my max file. Could you step again? Yeah, right. So you've made the box and named it correctly, yes? Oxygen. Yeah, I'm just about to do that now, yeah. Right. Right, brilliant. So it's file, reference, XREF objects. Don't do a scene, do an object. XREF objects, and it pops up. And then it's the little box here to create the XREF. So pop that open. And you need to go to your objects folder that you've made. So mine is mods, Twitch, data, art, objects. And that's where you, so we grab the, for this one I'm going to grab the tyres, hit open, and you get this screen here. Just either select that or select all, whichever you want to do. You only normally have one in there. Then hit OK. And then when you click it, you'll get your, I've got obviously 2 in mine, I think. So you'll get that there. So minimize that out the way. And it comes in like this, look. It's a little, it's an XREF, so you get that little icon there. So select it. And then if you select it, right click anywhere and hit move. And then click your zoom extension on all. It'll take you straight to where the box is. and then you can scroll out from there on your box. So let's put these tyres in the middle of the track. Let's like that. Let's mess about a little because we can. Right, so we've put the tyres there, and then we just export, and now I'm going to get right. Okay. Oh, I didn't get in before that pop-up got. I tried to. It's a little game for me. When I've got mods on, obviously that little pop-up comes up and you have to tick it. I try getting in there before that pop-up comes up, and sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Now, where's them tyres? Let's go and see. There you go, D-Day tomorrow. Oh, man. I bet you are buzzing, mate. I bet you are. But the missus can't fricking wait, though, can she? Where's them tyres? Where did I put them? Did I really put them that far away? Where did I put them tyres? There they are. Here he goes. There you go. And that is Racetrack Builder. Oh, where has it gone? Racetrack Builder 2 Wreckfest. Not bad at all, that was it. And I've managed to do all that, answer questions, go over other stuff with you in detail. All them problems we had as well, trying to get it in game, and I still done it in 2 hours. Not bad at all, that is it. Not bad at all. So I'm going to see what you can also do with this is, let's go down to this bend here. Oh, no worries at all, Oxygen, mate. No worries at all. I do, but they've all on the old system. They're on YouTube. I'm not sure if that works now or not. I don't know if I had my... No, it's not on there. I'll grab you a link for my YouTube tutorials. Give me a second. Oh, I've got my silly hat on. My silly Christmas. That's me. There we go. Tutorial. Must be in that there. Yeah, there's a load in this playlist here. The load in that playlist there. Yeah, Mrs. is. I can't sleep. Oh, Gav. Right, so what we can do, just very quickly, we can use string objects on this. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have curve on. No, I won't. So, it'll be a wall here. So, let's make this curve. Put one there, and one there. See? And with this program, all right, they won't be destructible. They'll be solid. But get the idea of the program itself. Let's put a hedge around some yellow. This is racetrack builder. You've got a stone wall. But what I'm planning on doing is making a full track in racetrack builder and releasing it on Wreckfest at some point. It's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work to do this through this program and to max and then in there. But well, we're just we give it a go just to show that it can be done. People have got the time to put in. Nacho, hi, welcome to the stream, mate. Let's have a look. What else can we? Ronnie's just going to do this corner quickly, but all objects. Oh, there's grass. Right, let's add. X packs. Winter tree. Have race day, and we'll have city streets here. Let's bring all them in. Realised you were streaming. Ignore my Discord message. No worries at all, buddy. Right, so let's have a look at objects now. Holes, rumble strips, sign. Oh, there we go. What's this? What's this about here? Yeah, there's some of them. Look. Oh, concrete wall. Oh, look at that. Wall rail. Oh, the railings. Look. What program is this? Racetrack Builder. It's on Steam. Builder. It is quite a lot of money, to be honest. It's 45 quid, but don't get too excited about it. The features are not there. It is pretty lacking in features, but some people like it. Right, all objects. Let's have a look at this 3D tree. Wow, that's massive. Right, Jess? That is huge, that is. Holy mackerel. Building apartment. Single object. Hey, Nacho won the giveaway. Well done, mate. What about this one? Oh yeah, this what we've done, Nacho, mate, is we've grabbed that track there. See the track there that we've grabbed it. Beanie Bits you can use for sound commands, tickets to win Wreckfest keys. There's something new coming very shortly, which I can't tell you yet, that you can use them on and stuff like that. Right, so what we've done is we've created this track. We've grabbed it from, yes, yeah, this is Google Maps. It's come from Google Maps. It gives you the height data. So what we've done is we've done that. We've then pulled it into 3D Max. Into 3D Max. We've wanged AI line. We've messed about with it. We've done all that crap. And then we've put it in. And I've actually gone, I don't know if people have actually realised this, but I've actually gone through on how to create a mod. If you haven't realised, I've shown you what files you need, the file structure, everything. If you didn't realise, I've actually shown you that throughout the stream. So, and then what we've done is as I said, it don't look great. It was a proof of concept to show that it can be done through that program straight into Wreckfest-ish with some messing about. There we are, look. Right, so let's get rid of that. Bye bye, see you later, adios. Just go into here a minute. Minimize that. Bring up the material editor. Multi-sub. Card. That number to 2. Was AFK for a moment, not sure if Tuds went over it, being a bit. Oh, there you go. So we go track and grass. Actually, let's not do that. Go 1. This is a cheating way of doing it. 1. Then we're set standard. Go. So we grab the gravel. Make sure that's lit on there. That there. Set number. And when we set it to 2 now, already knows we want a standard material. That's just cheating way of doing it. Gravel, normal. Right, so we don't have one for that. So let's ask Google.
Cole, you're wandering all over the track.
Yeah, well, the son of a bitch just slammed into me.
No, he didn't slam into you. He didn't bump you. He didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. And rubbing, son, is racing.
Sorry, is there a raffle? Right, now, there's not an actual raffle tonight for Wreckfest, no. So let's go Google grass seamless texture images. It's got someone's name on it. I don't fricking want that. Give me one without someone's name on. What about that one? That one looks good. Copy image. File move. 1024. Paste file.
How you doing?
How you doing, Gav? Grass. So, quick data, track, grass, PGA, save, okay, go. Right, so get rid of that, get rid of that. Grass, that. Right, so all we've got to do now here is we select train, do that, put that on there, into here, go to material. Your mic's in the way now. Material number 2, that's grass. Then we go UV map. Let's go face 5. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So then we go them, fit that onto there. Let's do that. Grab all of them, right click, convert to editable mesh, grab that, attach list, attach them all. Then we can do that. Go that. Material, it's there somewhere. There. Right, what we got here? Nacho, thank you for the follow, buddy. Sorry I missed it. AGM Junior 32, thank you very much for the follow. TSD, excellent, mate. Thank you very much. Right, so let's just have a look up in tools, channel info. Right, they're all right. Cool. Go export. Right, so data, Wreckfest, tools, pictures. Get this grass one copied over. Excellent. Now, very quickly, let's have a look to see if it looks better.
Biddy, biddy, we love Biddy.
Cheers for the sound command there. Over. Fill the cloud machine up quickly. Definitely been a bit of a different stream tonight. Most of my viewers are not used to me modding around, and let's put this back down to. I quite like doing this, to be honest. I enjoy it more. Oh, June. Here's Manasand. Thank you very much. See, look, now I've just put that texture on there, look. The grass texture, and already it looks so much better. I know there's no detail in it or anything like that, but already looks so much better. Let's grab that and grab that. Let's just see what this does. I've hit the smooth on it. Shame it can't recognise the colour code. Yes, I couldn't get it to do it, mate. Yeah. Oh, Luke's page is not loading up. Ah, oh, Snowman. To see if it is any better at all. You're gonna have withdrawals. So, do you know what I mean? As you can see, you can use different programs to make tracks in Wreckfest. It just takes a little bit of tweaking, looking, modding about, trying to get used to the different ways that other programs work. It can be done. If there is a program out there you think that it can't be done, let me know. Let me try to... oh, got him as well. Let me know and I will see if I can find a way of doing it. But that's all we are going to be doing this evening. So I am going to throw you over to someone playing Wreckfest. Who we got on? Do we know anyone on here? We don't know anyone on there. Some rubbing and racing. Does he speak English? Yes, he does. So let's go and host him. You can hear him, by the way. Thank you very much for everyone joining me. This will be uploaded to YouTube at some point over the next week.
Give or take.
I'm always in the Wreckfest Discord as well, so hit us up in there. I don't mind helping you. So let's go and host this bloke here and give him a follow. See you all again on Thursday evening. Good night.